Hey everybody, it's me again, World Terrorist Cheerleader, here for our walk and talk. I hope y'all are having a good day. Mine's pretty good so far. Slight chill in the air, a little overcast, but not nearly the video game horror story that it was yesterday morning. So it's a win. I'm going to take it. I gotta keep reminding myself that progress is progress, no matter how much or little. That's an issue I sometimes have, especially recently when I'm trying to create, or meaning write, draft, build, whatever. That it's nothing is ever going to be completed immediately. It takes time, and sometimes the plans change. Sometimes the story doesn't go the direction you intended. Sometimes the prop doesn't want to cooperate. And trouble and issues you think you may have can be solved by changing just a little bit. I mean, this happens to me all the time with, when I'm writing. I'll have stories or scripts that I think are going to end one way, do a complete 180, sometimes just a 90, and just go off in a different direction. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it never starts and ends at the same where I think it's going to. Had a lot of projects like that, and I just got to keep reminding myself that that's okay. It's okay for things to change. It's okay for adjustments to be made. And that no matter how big or small, every little step forward is a step forward. It's progress. You may have to take a step back every once in a while, or at least I do. But, just don't quit. Don't give up. And that's a hard lesson for me to learn. It's one of those things, I guess, comes with age and lots and lots of failure. You just gotta take it as it goes. But just keep going. One example, recently, working on a set of wings for a friend, and fairy wings for a Ren costume. And what I initially mocked up for the harness would have been great if I'd had access to thick sheets of aluminum and a cutter of some sort. But with the tool set I have now and the budget I have now, that was wildly impractical. But I may have figured out another way, just using aluminum bars that I found at Lowe's and some ankle iron, and it may actually turn out to be a little bit better. We'll see. But I'm optimistic, and I think it will work, because it will allow me to mount the wings on the harness a little bit easier. And if it works like I think it will, should anything need to be replaced, it could not necessarily easily be done, but much more easily than my initial plans. So, just that whole lemons into lemonade thing. It does sound trite, but work with what you got and work with what's easily available. That's not to say I don't try for grand and big. It's just sometimes when you're on a budget, or no matter what it is, you have to get creative with workarounds. And I think I've done pretty well at that. And it's how I build most of my props. It's how I build, most of my projects. And I've done pretty well with those so far. People have been happy with the results. So, I'll always try to go big when I can. But it's also okay to go simple. And for me, that applies to everything. It applies to my writing, it applies to my directing, acting, what have you. Any creative endeavor I do, heck, any non-creative endeavor I do, just try. Like my weight loss journey that I want to do. I didn't gain, but I didn't lose during the holiday season. I maintained, and you know what? I'm counting that as a huge win, because the holiday season can bite you in the ass when it comes to diet and exercise and health and all that. And again, I'm always speaking from my own journey, my own goals, but I was able to maintain a flat line through all of that food and all of that temptation. So I'm counting it as a win. So I'm going to celebrate my small victories. I'll celebrate my large victories. I'll celebrate anything I can to encourage myself. And, I'm going to invite others along to celebrate with me, because it's always more fun that way. Anyway, thank you all for joining me again today. I appreciate it. Sorry it's getting a little bit loud, but this part of the walk took me by the road. And I will talk to you all again later. I appreciate every one of you, and I love every one of you. Thank you all very much.